Hello, Puneet ji, how are you?
Yeah, hi Farudun. I am fine. How about you?
I'm doing very well, Puneet ji. Puneet ji, you are a very senior travel professional in India. So now tell me, do you have a good news for all the travel enthusiasts in India who want to explore the country to as much as possible?
Yes, true. And I know that I am right now I'm talking to a very avid and enthusiastic traveler. So definitely these are the sentiments which are there with all everybody around right now because with this pandemic we have been, though there has been a travel at halt, but I think we have been dreaming about the holidays every day, and we were looking forward for the better days to come, and the health was always a priority, and definitely that was the right decision at that point of time, staying back, taking care of good health of yourself. But right now definitely the things are opening up, and we have seen that the things are opening up with a multi-dimensional approach. That people are really exploring a new ways to travel, and it is something very interesting that as we in the move forward in the conversation, you will realize that it's like the orthodox way of travel is getting changed to some new patterns of the travel. So this is something a new which is coming up, definitely with more precautions, more safety in the ultimately in the betterment of the society, and definitely it will be opening in the phase wise. So every phase you will be able to see the beauty of that particular phase to the maximum.
Okay, so you are saying that new ways are being explored. So what are the new ways that are being explored, sir?
Right. So particularly like if we talk about definitely during the pandemic, as the travel started opening up casually in the last earlier months, we have seen that how the staycations has become popular, how the people start exploring by the beauty of the places which are just in the vicinity of the 5 and 10 kilometers actually, and how the people even have started doing enjoying their work and being into the hills, being near to the ambience nature, close to the nature. So people, those who are working earlier, it was a concept that you need to take a separate holiday and you need to keep a work apart. But this was a time when people have realized that even the work can be done in the amidst of the nature, and you can be equally productive. So there are the new patterns of these travels in the form of staycations and form of which I will say workcations are coming up, along with the new evolving way of travel where the people want to explore the places in the new dimensions, like staying in the organic farm stay, like staying in a mud house, staying in a tree house. So these are the new things which are coming up, and people are really enjoying this fascination which has been always there, but people are now getting a time to explore these new dimensions of the regional tourism which is open right now.
All right. So now, what have been your personal experiences while talking to various resorts and various destinations within India? How excited are they? What are the sort of precautions they're taking? What are the sort of preparations are they doing for welcoming the guests?
Right. Actually, during this pandemic, when the travel was at halt, actually, and as a matter of fact, all my friends in the hotel industry, whom I was talking about, they were all prepared to receive the guest in better times ahead with a safety, hygiene, and sanitary environment. Also, doing a contactless check-in, upgrading their technology. We know that it is sometimes very difficult to work out on a running car engine, uh, but you are able to work on any car engine when it is cold and it is in the rest mode. That is what these people have been saying, and they were really positive that this time they are utilizing for the better days ahead. And now we can see actually happening, because I personally has visited. You've been also not traveling. You have realized that how these hotels have taken extra precautionary measures. Now they have included like the masks and sanitizer at the part of their amenities. There has been a contactless check-in. They are putting all the information on the website on a pre-email. But they, when the guest is coming in, it is not like, because they know the guest is coming after after his stay at home, he wants to feel the environment more. So they are trying to put all this information much before the guest travel, so that when the guest is over there in the resort, he is aware of all the guidelines. So these are the new things which are coming up, and it is becoming now the practice, and that is the way now sentiments of the travelers are also getting better, because they know that these precautionary measures are being taken care of, and they can see the reality happening right now.
Okay, now now what is happening? At least this year, since the time that people have started traveling to whatever extent, because quite a few people they're still a bit apprehensive, is that they are they're doing local traveling, because obviously apart from Maldives, none of the international destinations are really opening up. Like going to Dubai, for example, there are too many, I think, technicalities involved, and at least two COVID tests have to be there, and you have to isolate yourself when you reach Dubai. So obviously people will travel only if they really need to. Otherwise, for leisure purpose, maximum people would not. Now, when it comes to local travel, one thing that a lot of people are doing is that they're moving about in cars, and so if not their own cars, so they're hiring taxis. So what are the precautions that are being taken as far as just moving around in cars is concerned?
See, but rightly you said, now the international borders are opening up, and every day the things are getting more flexible, but definitely it is going to take some time. Right now, the self-drive options is coming very interesting to the clients, and they are driving down to the resorts which are nearby, or they are hiring a vehicle in that manner. In that way, even the car companies, transportation companies are really ensuring that because it is not only the right now the company sentiments are equally for their employees also, and they are equally concerned about their guests. So right now the transportation companies are taking the COVID negative test for the driver. They are ensuring that the driver which will be given, he has that COVID test, plus they are doing the sanitization of the vehicles in that manner. And more of the particularly you will see I think recently you have been there in Tadoba, you were being picked up from Nagpur airport. You have seen that how the vehicles, even they have that plastic sheet and separating particularly the driver seat. And many of the vehicles, we as a company and the transportation company as of now are taking the precautions that guests should be seated at the back, having a distance from the driver. So these are the few things which company together along with the transportation companies are taking, so that the guest experience is seamless and his worry are more taken onto the other side, and he can enjoy his holiday to the best with the assurance of all safety measures being taken care of.
So one thing that I was impressed with when I reached Nagpur, for example, so the driver before keeping my luggage in the car, he just sanitized it before keeping it. And even when we were departing from Tadoba, for example, so they just completely sanitized the car before we actually entered. So each time we were going in the car, it was sanitized, and then only we were sitting into it. So I found that very impressive.
Right, that's true. Actually, these are the few things which definitely the pandemic has made us move towards these particular things. But you will see these will become the norms of the future travel in the time to come. I am definitely very sure this pandemic, after the vaccination will come, and this pandemic is not going to be continue the topic whenever the travel is going to happen. Because, but as far as what new things are coming up, like you said, the sanitization of the luggage, sanitization of the vehicle, this will become the norm. So now we are moving towards the healthier way of travel in that manner. Even the people choices, as I was mentioning you, it's not about, it's about they are going on a theme-based holidays. The people are going for a hills vacation, because India is such a diverse country and there's so much of beauty around. With the regional tourism open up, now people really are exploring not only the destinations, they are exploring the way to stay. There is a, you will be surprised to know, there are the resorts near Bangalore, which is a cave, man-made cave resort, which gives a equal experience. Similarly, the mud stay, organic farm stay, and like igloo, there is a igloo stay which one used to dream about in Iceland can be there in Himachal now. So these are the new things which we as a company are trying to partner with the resorts, and we have seen the people's passion coming for this interest. So this norms is going to change, and plus safety things are going to become the part of the future travel. After even the vaccination and after this pandemic will no more be there, but we are still going towards the healthier way of traveling in future.
Fantastic. Now, Christmas and New Year's is something which is one of the busiest time for the travel industry. What is the report on that this year, sir?
See, particularly, right, we as far as Christmas and New Year is approaching, the people and hoteliers, I can see the smile on their face, because we have been always talking about let 2020 go away and let's look for a better days in 2021. And with the Christmas booking they getting, and with the New Year booking they getting well in advance, where like 20th December onwards, most of my friends hotels saying particularly are going for a 80% occupancy, is like a silver lining. This shows that people's sentiments of travel are getting better. Only now the thing is that as far they are coming with a flexible cancellation policy, because as of now the people really want to book the clients, but understand that right now with the situation there is uncertainty, bit of the uncertainty involved, the things trying to get fluctuate. So the bookings are happening up, but with a flexible cancellation policy. So Christmas and New Year is definitely a period which will bring back the tourism to certain extent, and the travel is such a feel that once you travel and once you talk to your friends and family, and once you assure your experience, similarly that also increase their confidence on traveling. So I think the Christmas New Year booking is not only is the booking for the people who are traveling, it is also encourage the people who are planning to travel in the coming months, after seeing their sentiments, after seeing their confidence of traveling during this period.
Okay, and so what are your views on the travel industry within India in maybe the second half of 2020? I'm saying maybe say June onwards, or maybe say May onwards. Hopefully the vaccine should be there by then, and a huge percentage of people would have been vaccinated by then. How do you look at the travel industry within India in the second half of 2021?
See, second half seems to be positive as of now, because people are booking themselves well in advance now. This is a particular period where we are seeing the travel is not happening, but the bookings are happening. And even the bookings happening for the future months of the next year, which is the second quarter, is also the positive sign, okay, that that people are ready to travel during this period. So whenever we forecast the business on two lines, the booking period and the travel period. And booking period gives us the confidence to see what's the actual people will be traveling, and that is what we are saying is happening on a positive note. People are booking for themselves for the second quarter, and this first quarter will be more of the booking period. I will say it will definitely grow the travel, but actual travel, we will see the exponential jump happening in the second quarter. With this season, people will be more booking for the second quarter.
All right, and Punitji, you have another passion, and that is called as rural tourism. Please tell us something about rural tourism.
See, this has been we have been talking about it, but during this particular time, we can see that this is people are planning to visit the remote areas away from the crowded places, and they are experiencing this particular segment. And particularly this segment has been quite near. We have seen that there is not the interest among the domestic, even the foreigner guest, NRI guest has a deep interest for this particular segment, and this segment is going to grow. Why? Because it brings threefold dimensions to it. It brings sustainability. It also brings entrepreneurship, because every village when you are visiting and you are staying in a homestay, or you are buying a local handmade stuff, actually you are encouraging the entrepreneurship over there actually in that manner. and plus it also helps the skill development. When the villages gets the people from a different culture, it not only the people who are visiting them are imbibed with that culture, but the people who are welcoming them are equally imbibed by that. So this particular tourism is going to grow. Right now, it becomes more as an extension form of your main holiday, because I plan to be over there in one village which is like an hour drive from Jaipur, and it is very famous for amla. You said amla farming actually. So this gooseberry thing. Now these are so when we talk about the rural tourism, it's not just a tourism. It's an experiential way of looking into the life, and especially it is important for Generation Z. If you know, our kids are spending quite a good time on technology. They are also going on a good holiday. We definitely plan to take them on nice holiday. But this rural tourism is really important for Generation Z to know their roots in that manner, and that will definitely help them to get connected to the roots. And it is very much important to stay connected with the cultures, to stay connected with the roots, with taking a technological support, because these are the people, these are the kids of a future tomorrow, who are going to uplift this rural segment and entrepreneurship and development in this region. That's the reason it's not only just a tourism segment for me. It is something like upliftment of local society and bringing Generation Z to the mindset for the development of the future of the country.
That is amazing. Okay, now the name of your company is Navyush Travel Experiences Private Limited. You know, and I've known you for quite some time now, and I've noticed that you lay a lot of importance and emphasis on the word experiences, that travel experiences. And so since I've interacted with you, and you've been part of my travel experiences as well. So I've noticed that you genuinely mean it. You know, there are so many things that you don't have to do, but you yourself are conscious that Faridun, ये ऐसे होगा और ये आपको इस तरीके से ये आपके लिए ऐसे किया जाएगा, and this is something that will happen in this manner. And you know, minor things. Because many times when people travel, people are interested in the food, for example, and you are very particular that you should experience different food, and which is really amazing. So I must congratulate you and compliment you for this literally believing in the word experiences. And what was your idea of making the title as Navyush Travel Experience?
Navyush, as I said, experience, as I always believe, that you just only don't create the moments, rather you live the moments also equally. And moments are lived to the best if you create some experiences around it, because our memory generally recalls the experiences instead of a still click what we have around the places. So this is have a something very emotional thing, because travel, I always believe, it's a very emotional appeal. When you travel, you have a emotional appeal to travel. There is no rational appeal, and it is the only money which you spend which is like the investment onto yourself, and this can come best when you are experiencing the thing. So when so I never want to miss out on the title of Navyush Travel Experiences, and definitely my dad has been very passionate traveler himself in that manner. His name is Naveen actually, so I definitely want to always have his blessings in the form of my company in that manner. And my kid is also a avid traveler, Ayush, in that manner. So I have taken their both excitement together, and plus my excitement of adding a word experiences, and that's the reason it becomes like the when you are a traveler to me, it's like for me it's like that how your moments, right from your dining to your experience to your seeing the sightseeing, should be recalled in such a way, should be created in such a way that it creates self moment. And that is what we as a tour operator gives us an opportunity to interact directly with the client, which sometimes we do miss out just talking on to the I will say when you are just talking on the artificial intelligence or chatbot. So these elements, emotional elements, gets missed out. So that is what is helping us to create that, because we have so many online where the people can go, but there are certain intangible moments which when you realize the person like you as an avid traveler and who is spending a week's time from his busy schedule, it becomes a responsibility for us to ensure that when you come back, you should be equally renovated and look forward for more such holidays in the time to come.
I must tell you that. So when I just saw those comments of yours, that this is like a virtual experience, and so Panchadar River, this is so nice, and this and that. Like it's really encouraging, because that you realize that he's actually noticing all that, and it's not merely like, in the sense he's actually experiencing it himself, and he's enjoying it. So I must tell you that it's really motivating, and please maintain this entire passion that you have for not merely the travel industry, but for the love of traveling as well. So
Definitely.
thank you very much, Puneetji. Lovely talking to you, and all the best wishes for Navju's travel experiences and for rural tourism. Would love to know more about that, and all the best wishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Faridun, and I should compliment you also for thing. Whenever I have seen you traveling, I have been really seen you how passionate traveler you are, and it really encourages us as a professional to have such avid travelers who are really they are just feeling the destinations, and it's really a pleasure to be always in touch with you, to always plan a holiday, to discuss about it. It's such a topic which I am always open, and it's such an interesting thing for me ever.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. Lovely talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye.